right, today we're going to be talking about the United States Economic Freedom Ranking, why it's low, and what that means to you. How China saw our freedom ranking and said, oh really?
拿着我的啤酒瓶子来源于某笑话。
And finally, some words from Dave Stevens, the past president of the NBA and the director of the FHA. He's got some words about the coming winter and what we need to do. But first, I want to talk about Oaktree. Oaktree has a great cash-out refinance. It's based on bank statements. It's got a 10-year interest-only period up front with great rates, and then just turns into a 30-year fixed-rate loan. It's a total 40-year loan. This is great for your debt consolidation cash-out refinances, and you could use this with our Mortgage Vigilante program, where your effective rate is going to be lower than the rate and term refinances you guys just did a few months ago. Yes, our Mortgage Vigilante, along with Oaktree's 40-year interest-only cash-out debt consolidation refinances. I'm telling you, you'll just be picking them off trees. You want to make sure you learn more about it? All you have to do is click this banner right over there. This should come as no surprise to any of you out there, but the United States just received the lowest economic freedom ranking since 1975, right in the middle of the Jimmy Carter administration. Go figure. So pop the bubbly, because our economy is breaking records all over the place. All for the wrong reason, but hey, we're breaking records.
In short, economic freedom is built on a foundation of trust. In rule-based, highly regulated countries, building up trust is much harder. Consequently, without social trust, people don't want to trade. Each new regulation and trade restriction the government passes weakens an individual's ability to bring about change at the ground level.
How trustful do you feel about these policies, and do you think it's affecting your ability to enact change on a ground level? Just think about it for a second. And listen, guys, we saw this during the COVID shutdown, where entrepreneurs were sidelined. Small businesses deemed non-essential, and many Americans sent home from work, reducing economic freedom and opportunities to quickly overcome the government-imposed dire situation we found ourselves in. Our recovery lies in the private sector, yet we have, by and large, sidelined the private sector in favor of a massive and wholly government-imposed solution. Now, if you think I'm wrong, get this. The national deficit in 2020 was more than 3 times what it was in 2019, which was already bloated at $1 trillion due to excessive government spending. And it's all that money that created inflation that, well, now the government has tasked itself to fix, much to the dismay and pain of the private sector like me and you. So what is the solution?
According to the American Institute for Economic Research, we need a return to the classical liberalism that has advanced people's livelihoods through capitalism and limited government. Those principles helped set the stage for billions of people to be brought out of extreme poverty. So let's get back to them.
All right, now maybe you agree or don't agree that we have limited economic freedom. I kind of think it's true. So does China. And China just said, oh yeah, you think you have limited freedom? Hold my because China made an app. I mean, you can't make this up. They made an app to show people if they're standing near somebody who is in debt. This is a part of their national social credit policy. You can't make this up.
According to the China Daily state-run newspaper, it's called a map of deadbeat debtors. It hopes to get citizens to monitor these so-called debtors and report them to authorities if they seem capable of paying their debts. It's part of China's invasive social credit system, designed to judge a person's trustworthiness, and people have already been punished by it.
I think we should make one of those apps right now in this country, but only for workman comp claims, right? There's a lot of those that I think, oh, well, you know, threw my back out and I really didn't. And finally, in an interview that I did with the past president of the Mortgage Bankers Association and director of the FHA, David Stevens, which is going to air this Thursday, these next few months through the winter are going to be decidedly difficult. So I want to stress the importance of getting in front of your database and just working your ass off. You should work smart, but you don't need to have to. You just have to do something. What you cannot afford to do is nothing. Yet there's a whole bunch of that going on right now. And I get it. Many of you just don't know what what to do. Many of you are working for companies that are on the brinks of collapsing right now. I just had a conversation with a friend who works for a company that has already made it known that they're done with retail. A big company too. Now everybody is jumping ship, but the interesting thing is their real estate agent partners know what's going on and they've already moved on to more secure grounds with other loan officers, even though they haven't moved just yet. Don't let this happen to you. So if you have a chance, reach out to us. Let us have a conversation, a discreet conversation. Solutions, people. We've got all the problems we need right now. What we need are more solutions. So we hope to hear from you guys. All you have to do is click this banner right over there. Thanks a lot, and we'll catch you mañana.